statement before that the Sherco 500 SM is
The coolest street legal supermoto that you can buy right now.
That's street legal. As soon as you take that out of the equation, there's something else you got to consider. This is the KTM 450 SMR. Take the word street legal out of the equation. This is what you get. This is the top of the top right here. Race tune 450, tight ratio 5 speed. I mean, you've got a non-O-ring chain, 16.5 front. And I'm going to try to hang with this thing out here today. I don't know how much of a good idea that is. There's a lot of reasons to be worried about that. Jacob himself is a pretty fast rider. It's not the power, not the weight that scare me the most. It's these tires. Oh my God, look at that non-O-ring chain. You know, the Sherco and the KTM, as far as I'm concerned, are kind of the most badass factory ones you can buy. This is a race one, that's a street one, you know, so there's gonna be some disadvantages out here on the track, but I just want to kind of see how those do, and some of the normal cast and crew is here. This is a good time to try to get one more good track day in at the end of the year. Dewey put slicks on this DRZ. That's not even the coolest thing. Look at this. He finally got his brake from MotoMaster. Well, it's actually Toxic Moto that does this, because MotoMaster doesn't make this. Toxic Moto makes a kit to put this big 4-pot. They got to notch the thing here. They got to do stuff. He's got a 324 pot on a DRZ. That is so cool. But also, race slick here on the rear too. You never see that on a DRZ. It's kind of interesting because it's on a 4 1/4. I'm gonna go get changed. We're gonna get after it.
Are you on? Are you on? This video is sponsored by Insta360. As you can see here, we got our X5. This is the Ace Pro 2. The Ace Pro 2 is like pretty much my go-to for everything. I'm popping this thing off, using it as my general camera when I'm talking on the camera, when I'm walking, talking. Put it in vlog mode. Makes life easy. Pop it back on here. I've got them preset for my motorcycle mode. They already have those presets, but I go on there. You gotta tweak them, play with them, you know, get them your way you like. You can go up to 8K on this thing if you want. I tend to run 4K. I find that's just fine for going on to YouTube. But man, there's some cool stuff these things can do. I think the biggest thing I like about these is the simplicity of this stuff. You know, I turn it on and it just works. You also notice here we're running it with the ND filters. ND filters are kind of cool. What do you guys think about that? Let me know what you think of ND filters. Anyway, big thanks to Insta360 for sponsoring this video. So it is a little cooler. It was like in the low 50s last night. So we've given the track a little time to get some heat in it, but I think it'll be okay. Starting to grip here, but still a little loose. Still a little loose. Woo! This dirt section is real loose. Try to see if I can run some laps around here, kind of pack in a line around here, you know. It's loose.
I cannot explain. I would like that someone explain to me.
So I'm getting beat up on. Everyone out here is on slicks. Marvin's out there on slicks. This dude, he's got the Husky version with a lap timer, and he's been training Jacob, and I asked him to please stop because he's making him ridiculously fast. I can't hang with him. There's no way. Bike's still moving around. Tires are cold, but I feel a little more comfortable right now. I gotta get a little more loose. Some heat in these things to see what we can do. If I get Jacob to do the dirt section, I might have a chance. Look how he's already pushing back into it. I'm sliding. How you doing?
It's not broken. We're just adjusting the chain tension, okay? It's not. I wish it was. So, you know, the idea here, I was supposed to see how the Sherco versus the KTM goes, and if you're wondering how that's why we haven't seen more of that, I can't even get close to the dude. So there's that.
We'll have to do a little mock race. I need like a
mock race?
8 or something.
Talk about things. What do you think of the bike?
The bike is very good. You should buy one. It's fast.
Did you hurry up and get one now before they become Indian Temu bikes?
Yeah, you got to get one before they become Indian Temu bikes. They were already China bikes. These ones, the R's, are made in Austria still though, so you got to get an R.
I'm trying to push and go fast, but I'm playing around with everybody out here is on those slicks, and the only person not is Matt, but he's real fresh at this stuff. He's never done this before. I'll have some food in me and drink some water and get out of my head a little bit and try to go have some fun.
All right, I'm gonna go play with these boys on some slicks here. This is Dewey's YZ440. It's got some kind of, it's a 400, some kind of big bore on it or something. That's big. I think we're in there now.
Hey, you broke the
Leathers are
suit.
tested.
Hell
I broke my suit. How's it look? It look fun?
It looks good.
Sure, you still recording?
Glad I had the Insta360 on there for that crash so that we could catch it in stunning, high quality. One thing about these Instas, you get a good shot with them, and you know, sometimes you lay down your friend's bike. Hey, if you're gonna wreck a bike, wreck someone else's.
Hello, testing. I want to thank all my gear sponsors, companies like Alpine Star, who sent me this back protector here. definitely took a whacking. These boots, which there's no real wear from their crash. The most wear I have, grinding my heel on the ground, Supermoto stuff, but these things are awesome, super nice Tech 7s, you can't go wrong. And this race motocross helmet was a SuperTech M8, had the MIP system in it. Hey, this thing actually did take a pretty good whacking. It definitely took some damage here. I don't know if I should replace this. I probably should, right? Done the job, super nice, super light. Thanks to RevZilla who set me up with their Sedici gloves. Got a little bit of a scuff here, adds character, still perfectly fine. Years and years ago, CTI, who sent me a set of their knee braces. If you guys didn't know, I had it over 10 years ago now, had ACL repaired, and I've been abusing these ever since. Really good in that crash because my knee that I've had surgery on did get folded up under the bike, but I was okay. Those knee braces did exactly what they're supposed to do. And even more importantly is I was able to even wear those knee braces thanks to this custom suit I got from AGV Sport. We're still got to make a whole video on this thing. This thing is just, it's hilarious. Obviously we made it very, very funny, and we're gonna talk about that. An off-the-shelf suit, you wouldn't be sticking knee braces inside them. This one you can, because I had it made that way. And now when I make the video about it, we can say it's been crash tested. So again, just big thanks to all you guys. Sorry to Dewey for crashing your bike. Luckily it was a 6-year-old dirt bike. It's not its first time being down. Also, a big thanks to Insta360. The camera you just saw me crashing is the same camera you're watching me on right now. These things are so versatile, so reliable. They've got one of those quick disconnect systems where I literally just can pop it off my helmet and pop it onto a little vlogging stick like I was at the track, a small tripod, or my big tripod right here. You just go switch which preset you're in. And in this case, I'm using the wireless air mic. I really like this system. If I sound funny, it's not the mic. I have a slight cold right now, but really super convenient system. At the track, I was actually just using the mic that it comes with inboard now. Crazy to think how far action cameras have come, that like the inboard microphone is actually really good now. That's kind of wild. But big thanks to those guys. They had to sponsor the video and they make my life easy. All right, back to the track.
Yeah, I talked to Parker Pittman.
This is Supermoto. Got the dude. Sorry, I got ADHD. That's how you get it?
Parker Pittman said that my helmet was fine. The track's definitely warming up though, you can tell. Like, I can't even come close to the pace you're at. I can't even, like,
Swap?
just crash it opposite of the camera.
Okay.
Jacob's a brave dude. I just wrecked a bike. This thing's a whipping, okay? Same problem I had with other homeboys out here. Hunter Hondas, their rear brake eludes me. It's hard to find it. Yeah, I'm just like...
It's way torquier. It's all bottom end. That's all top end.
I have the hardest time, and it was the same on Hunters, is my foot just misses this brake over and over again.
Yeah, it's probably...
Look how wide that one is. That's like a $20 like Temu one. I keep like coming into turns and running wide because I'm going like this.
Well, I don't even use the rear brake, so that, you know, it doesn't bother me.
This thing is cool though, man.
Yeah, this thing's cool.
So obviously the point of the video was to see if the Sherco had a chance against the KTM 450 SMR, and no. You know, at the end of the day, this is a really bad Supermoto built from an enduro bike, made street legal, and the 450 SMR is a pure race machine. I know we're making excuses, but it's a factor, and that bike is probably, you know, 30 pounds lighter than this bike is. Smaller tank, no worries of headlights. 500 does seem to have more bottom end. It cannot hang with that 450 down the straightaway. That thing is just a ripper. The transmission's a much more close ratio transmission. And I mean, Jacob is no slouch, let's be honest. I think if me and him were on the exact same bike, he would be faster than me. I love the rivalry between us, but I mean, the dude's still in his 20s, you know, like, yeah, he gets after it. We've all been pretty impressed with Jacob at times, so it's cool to see him really kind of hone in his skills. I mean, he's been going to the track a lot. Probably for every time I go to the track, he's gone 3 times, you know? So he's really squaring it away. He's getting fast, and it's super cool to see. Now, the slicks factor is a huge factor, obviously, and without slicks, I can only do so much. I was kind of hunting the PSI up and down to try to find a sweet spot in there, and I just don't feel like I ever really got it. But I was pushing hard at times. I was getting after it. The pegs were getting on the ground, and I could not keep up with those slicks. It's a different level. I don't know. Obviously, I need to try to get some slicks now. I know Metzler's, you can actually get in a 17 front. It's one of the only ones. It's not a 16.5. Let's see if I can get my hands on a set of those. I wanted to go out there and, you know, show KTM what's up, but obviously that didn't happen. Big thanks though to the Patreons who support this channel. This channel is mainly supported through viewers like that who spend $1 a month to access earlier ad-free, longer, extended versions of these videos, and you can do that thanks to Patreon or YouTube members. It's the same price on either or. If you jump in there, be sure to link your Discord so you can chat with me in there. I'm in voice chats all the time, and it's a good little community. I mean, that's most of those people we go to the track with. Actually, pretty much all of them. It's all through Discord, and that's how I'm communicating with people. So yeah, jump in there. Big thanks again to Insta360 for sponsoring this video. When they're using them in the garage like this, crashing your motorbike. Such a versatile, nice thing to have. Insta360's holiday sale is live right now, and you can save up to $200. Be sure to check this out. Link in the description. Apologies to Sherco. I'm sorry I'm not as cool. I didn't represent as well. I'll see y'all next video.